a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Dave X Media.
The bits.
Welcome to The Bits, hosted by your favorite jam buds, Charlie.
And Robert. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Robert.
I think out of the two of us, I am more terrible than you are.
I think I'm so much worse, on so many levels.
You don't understand. I am worse than you.
I'm worse than both of you combined.
Oh my god. Surprise, special guest that you... It's not a surprise if you read the title of the episode.
Who reads these days? That's why we're doing an audio medium.
That's true. Hello, special guest.
Aw, you think I'm special. That's so sweet. You're lying.
Well, yeah, because you're so much cooler than me.
You're so much cooler than me. You guys host several podcasts.
I don't know if that's cool or not, but it is what we do.
It's very cool. Trust me.
Well, welcome back to Kyela. Hello.
Hello. I am still Kyla. I show up sometimes. My pronouns are she, her, hers, if people don't remember or don't care. If you don't care, I'm going to tell you my pronouns with a lot more intensity.
I was going to say, if they don't care, I don't think they're listening to this podcast. So.
Yeah. But welcome back. You were last on for... what episode?
I don't know. Time is fake.
Same old world. I was counting how many episodes Kyla has been on, so because we have to keep a running tally. Remember? Okay. So let's see.
I think
1.
she's now super ahead of Phoebe.
This is your 7th.
Woo!
How many times has Phoebe been on?
Give me a second. I was about to count that. 6, and perhaps Phoebe is coming on for a 7th episode soon.
Ooh.
But currently, Kyla's in the lead.
We are neck and neck with this, guys. Who will be victorious? It's not Steven versus Amethyst. It's Kyla versus Phoebe. What this has been about all this time.
But as you did briefly allude to, we are actually covering today the episode Steven versus Amethyst, which season 3, episode 19, which premiered on August 3rd, 2016. But before we proceed forward, Charlie, did the postman bring us any post?
Postman did not.
Damn, after the postman...
Are you sure the postman didn't bring any post?
Oh, fuck. After the postman popped their post... wait, I can actually do the joke because pussy actually starts with a P. After the postman popped their pussy to deliver us mail for our 100th episode.
I don't know why I keep coming on this podcast.
What on this podcast? Damn.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate all of you.
Don't make me laugh. I'm gonna cough.
Just don't cough.
Am I the only one who is in decent health on this podcast right now?
I'm not currently sick. I just have the cough forever.
Charlie's like, I'm not currently sick. Give it 10 minutes.
Shut the fuck up, Robert.
Charlie, you and I both have frail Victorian, immune systems.
You cannot infect me via podcast recording.
I'm gonna infect you.
If anyone could, it would be Robert. Your superpowers are all podcast based.
No, I think Robert infects me via memes, actually.
They go viral. Ba-boom.
Hey, Robert, guess what?
Hey, Charlie, guess what?
Hey, Mr. Postman, bring me your post. Bring me the post I love the most.
Yes, secret post that has been secretly added secretly. What does the post say, Charlie?
The post was only sent 30 minutes before I got home, which is why I hadn't seen it yet.
Well, that's what you get for not checking your post right before recording. And that's what I get for... I wrote this post a month ago, and then I was like, oh, I'll wait to send it. And then every single day for the past 7 days, I've been like, oh, I forgot to send the post, I'll send it tonight. Oh, I forgot to send the post, I'll send it tonight. Oh, I forgot to send it, I'll send it tonight. And I was like, I need to send this now before I forget for forever and infinity. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry my posts have been so few this season. Work has been a lot with management changes and whatnot. And training system changes. They've changed a whole bunch of things in the past year, and I'm like, ah.
Well, you know what? That's very on theme for your post, because it's titled Big Donut Application, and there's an emoji of a donut. It says, "Thank you for your application to the Big Donut, located in Beach City, Delmarva. Unfortunately, we're not accepting applications at this time." Wow, thanks, Kyla, for sending me a rejection email.
Oh, it gets worse.
I feel so great about myself, especially after watching this episode. Our staff quota of 2 cannot be exceeded due to safety concerns. Is it just like their fire code means that they can't have more than like 3 people in the building?
I mean, probably not in the building.
That's my expectation.
Maybe not in the building, but in the back room, because like we know there was like that mysterious accident that like Sadie alluded to when Steven worked there that one time. And again, at no point was Steven working with Lars and Sadie. He was just him and Sadie. I have no reason to believe that the Big Donut is allowed to hire more than 2 people.
Yeah, but my assumption is that they're not allowed to have more than 3 people in the building. It is a very small building, and that means 2 employees and 1 customer at a time.
Which, fortunately, Lars keeps skipping work, so it's usually just 1 employee and 2 customers.
Yeah,
Twice the work for Sadie, as expected.
And then it says, "We hope to see you around," with a donut emoji again. Around, because it's round. From
They
Big
make the
Donut
world go round.
Incorporated. And there's the donut logo. Underneath that, we have donuts baked fresh daily. Offer only available at select locations. Verify your local Big Donut online or in store. And then you have a PS here. Now I'm imagining Amethyst spiraling after her fight with Jasper and applying to the Big Donut for a number of reasons, including wanting a purpose in life, as well as her assumption that she could get like all the free food by working there, like when she turned into Lars last step. Okay, so the conclusion here is that she turns into Lars and she just takes his job, and he doesn't even care.
I think Sadie would kick Amethyst out. She was like, I'll deal with this for like 10 minutes if she handles one customer interaction.
That's when we get into Rebecca Sugar's fanfic.
Oh no.
Which we talked about last episode because it was relevant. Sadie and Amethyst shipped, but Amethyst is Lars. How do you feel about that, folks? It's still awkward. I don't know.
That sure is a thing that exists. People can write whatever they want to write, and that's okay. But I don't have to read it or think about it after this moment. In fact, I'm just going to repress that one right now.
See, I do think that like the dynamic itself, like existing, it's not necessarily that it's like a good ship or anything, but I do think it makes sense on both parties. You know, like Amethyst as someone who like shapeshifts all the time to like, you know, like be something else for other people, as she does in this episode that we're gonna get into. And Sadie, who's just like, I want Lars to like me. It's like, this is the only way that the 2 of them can get something, maybe, perhaps.
It's one of those things where it's like, it feels like coping, but it's actually just toxic.
Oof.
Yeah, exactly.
Fun fact, sometimes your quote-unquote coping mechanism is making you worse. Get help.
Get worse.
Relatable.
No, don't get worse,
No.
get better.
Get
Especially
worse.
you, Robert. Drink more tea.
Coping mechanisms and getting worse. Let's talk about this episode.
This is indeed the most gingery-filled tea I've ever teed in my life.
Why am I in your tea, Robert?
Stop pissing in my tea. Anyway, so the episode starts with Garnet and Pearl warping back for their mission to look for Jasper. Steven goes up to them and he's like, hey guys, Jasper showed up and with 2 gem monsters, but what's it called? Connie and I fused and we beat her. And Pearl at first is worried about Steven fighting without them, but then she's like happy, like, oh my god, all your training, like, it has actually been of use.
It's like, great job, amazing.
She's so proud of her little knights.
Where's Amethyst? And Amethyst is just sitting on the couch like...
She also, like, she's sitting on the couch a certain way, and then she pulls her legs up a little bit more to, like, curl in shame of herself, because, like, the last time we saw her reform the last like 17 times I think was in the episode Reformed with Garnet, about how it's like, don't keep, reforming to be someone that you're not. And now now she's reformed again, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
Amethyst is just so fucking emo this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, do you not see like the hair covering the eye? That's pretty fucking emo to me.
Every time we cut to Amethyst, you're just supposed to like, you guys ever see those memes where it's like Star Wars, but every time Obi-Wan Kenobi's on screen, sexy back plays. Steven Universe, but every time Amethyst is on screen, Evanescence Bring Me to Life plays.
Except she didn't ask to be made, Robert.
She didn't ask to be brought to life.
There you go. So then Steven is going to train with Pearl possibly the next day, because, they have to make sure they're ready to fight Jasper next time she comes back, And Amethyst is making egg salad, quote unquote.
Why do you say that? How else would you make egg salad other than in the garbage disposal? I mean, I guess you don't have to clean the garbage disposal as often as you would like a blender or the knives and other tools to make stuff. She's being ergonomical, ecologically minded. She is saving the planet one egg salad at a time.
I don't eat egg salad. I don't know how you make egg salad. So this could totally be correct.
I don't think you use a garbage disposal in your...
I think you do. I'm confused how she eats them after this.
She sticks her hand in because she's a gem and the blades are not going to kill her. She's willing to suffer for her culinary artistic masterpiece
I
of
guess so.
blended eggs and mayo that we don't see till later.
My brain is just imagining that, like, the eggs have gone down the pipes now. Like, what are you eating?
I mean, yeah, that's a
don't
very
know.
good question. Do we think Amethyst is just going to reach into the sewage system and be like, egg salad?
Perhaps.
I don't want to encourage this line of questioning. I do know that a place I've been to before with the garbage disposal, like, you could see what was in the garbage disposal more. So, like, there was like a resting point. So maybe they have one that's like there's a resting point before the water washes it away. So if you don't wash it away, it'll stay. You can see it. Hence I dropped my wedding ring in there. Reach in.
Yeah, it would depend on how the garbage disposal thing works in their house. I don't know who did their plumbing.
It could work,
Personally, I want to know how their plumbing works, especially with the washer and dryer.
Magic.
Exactly. Steven's like, hey, Amethyst, you want to watch me train? Come on? Yeah? Hello? Friendship. It'll be fun. Don't be by yourself. Pearl points? This is Pearl points. We got it.
The origin of Pearl points.
I'm not gonna lie, when we initially came up with this podcast, I had not watched like the universe in a good chunk of time. So I was like, what the fuck are Pearl points? Because I genuinely kind of forgot. And here we are. They're back. They're here for the first time, I mean.
How could you forget?
I forgot which episode they were in. I just remember them being so iconic to me. And I'm like, I need them. And I found somebody selling them as stickers on Etsy and bought them.
You can find anything on Etsy, dude. Like, Etsy is just the stock market for gay people.
Correct.
I don't think you know what the stock market is.
Neither do the gays on Etsy. That's why they're on Etsy.
This is correct.
Wow. Robert is throwing hands today. You're gonna get the finance bros and the Etsy gays all coming after you.
Robert is not alive today. Robert is the one who, when they come on screen, you hear "Bring Me to Life."
I what on screen?
When you walk on screen.
You get to use that one more time. Comedy comes in threes.
Comedy what in 3?
You're welcome for the setup. Now we can put this joke to rest.
We got stickers. Pearl says they are awarded for punctuality, perseverance, and positivity. I forgot this specifically. Do we need to start saying those things every time we give Pearl points?
No.
I don't think you're known for giving Pearl points to the most punctual members of it. or little guys or inanimate objects of the episode. So
some of those little guys are very punctual. I don't know about you.
They're very positive. I can give you that. But sometimes they're not. Sometimes you give poor points to the most depressed character of the day. So
I mean, mainly because they need it.
They keep saying like P in front of words because the 3 Ps. It's amazing. It's great. Steven got the glasses.
Pearl's prize
also begins
pouch
with
has
P.
so many wonderful things.
Pearl, it's not a prize pouch. That is a fanny pack. Pearl?
She wants the
How dare you.
punctuation, she wants not the punctuation, Jesus Christ, alliteration. I'm so set on P's that I'm...
Anyway, fanny pack. Pearl, you couldn't have been more of a nerd if you tried. Steven gets the funky glasses. Are they just like googly eye glasses? I don't remember what they're called, but they got they pop out.
They're not googly eyes. It's like the eyes come out like with springs so they can
I
bounce
know, but,
back.
like,
So it's not
There's
googly.
a word for them. I know there's a word for whatever
They're just
they're
joke
called.
glasses.
Yeah, they're funky. I like them. And you know what? Amethyst is like, you know what? I want in on it. I want in on the training. I want to earn some Pearl points.
I want to feel good about myself for 1 fucking second.
I want Pearl to make me feel good about myself by giving me a sticker.
Well, yeah, look, having stickers can make you feel a lot better, but having earned a sticker, immaculate, wonderful. There's no coming down from a high like that.
I love this that specifically Pearl's also just like, yeah, positive reinforcement. It does so much for him. It does wonders. Like, yes, Pearl. Yes, Queen. Giving stickers. That's all you need. Steven is a good noodle.
Positive reinforcement works wonders is a thing that I think Toph says it to Katara in Avatar as well. That was like my favorite episode of Avatar as a kid, was Bitter Work, because I was like, oh, look at them training and growing. It was a good time. Except for Sokka, but that's the one with the giant moose lion, whatever the fuck.
Foo-foo cuddly poops.
Yes.
Now, we have Trauma here today. Trauma has entered the chats. We have Hollow Pearl, but she's a new Hollow Pearl.
Version 2.00, I forgot how many zeros, 1, to be less lethal.
That's like 5, yeah.
Which, like, I feel like this is a little late in the game to realize, maybe I should make these less lethal. You think?
Wasn't Connie already fighting them?
Yeah, she was. They had swords. There were multiple Hollow Pearls with swords coming at this one human child. And Pearl was like, this is fine. And Connie was like, sure, ma'am, if you say so. And I'm like, guys, you need to start questioning authority more. Jesus Christ.
And now Pearl's like, wait, Steven's the one doing it. I need to make it even less than it was with Connie because he's on a lower level. Anyway, they're gonna race, and they have to...
Speaking of being on a lower level, one of them will come out on top with this race.
Boo.
They sure will. So, we do the running, and then they high-five Hollow Pearl. It's really cute. And then, oh my goodness, Steven is faster than Amethyst! No way!
When the fuck did Steven become speedy? Like, that's... have I just like missed something and Steven's just been like up in his cardio? Is Steven training for a marathon?
I mean, Steven is growing stronger. Like in Drop Beat Dad, he picks up the giant case and Marty's like, what is Greg feeding that kid? And it's like an interesting dynamic because it's like one of the things that's cool about this episode to me is that like there's a subtle implication. Steven is still part human, so he can grow, including but not limited to, he can just develop more muscle mass. The gems can't. As we saw in Reformed, when Amethyst tried to make herself one buff arm, one buff leg, they fell apart because she cannot just make herself more buff. Gems don't have muscles. Obviously, like, Pearl has gotten stronger, but is that just because she's more resilient or more tactile? Like, Pearl's never been like, I can beat you in an arm wrestling match strong, if she, like, went up against, like, Amethyst or something. But, like, Steven could keep going.
Smarter rather than stronger.
Exactly. She is strong in the real way. But that's still different.
Pearl knows how to get strong in the real way.
Yeah. But Amethyst is not thinking about getting strong in the real way. She is thinking about getting strong in the way that punches Jasper harder in the face. And it's not going to work. So, like, yeah, Amethyst can't change as much as she might want to.
I think part of it is also endurance. Yeah. Like, I definitely think that, like, Steven has just, like, gained a lot of endurance because he's been training so hard lately. And then Amethyst is just like, I don't even have to really work at this. Like, you know.
Yeah.
As she starts out this whole thing.
Yeah. And, like, to be fair, at no point in the show was anyone like, oh, here's Amethyst. She's the fast one. Like, she can do her spin dash move. And I'm sure if she was doing that, she could beat Steven. But she's just running on her 2 short legs against his 2 also short legs. Like it's gonna be neck and neck,
Same
guys.
height.
Like I don't know what to tell you.
And now they have to dodge spear volleys from more hollow pearls with the red eyes. Very creepy. And Steven gets out the shield and, kills them with their own little light sparkly things. So,
Yeah.
Yay! More points.
Woo.
What comes around goes around.
Also, it's worth noting, because I just said it, Amethyst does do her spin dash to get out of the way of the lasers.
Yes.
So, she
And
can
Pearl
do
is
it.
also, after the first one, Pearl's like, oh yeah, like, it's good for him to win. So, like, letting him win the first one, it's a good job, Amethyst. And then she's like, okay, don't let him win them all. Come on. Like, you gotta try.
Come on, Amethyst. Where's your A game? This is like your like, I almost said fifth game. I'm like, no, that's not another letter. This is your F game right now, Amethyst.
Well, because the first time when Pearl says it, she's like, oh, good idea letting him win, get his confidence. And Amethyst, I forget exactly what she says, but it's like, I'm a pro at taking it easy, because she's doing that, like, making a joke out of her insecurities and brushing it off. Like, it's not like I really was trying or really cared, but now she's being faced with, like, no, I am trying and I'm still not as good as Steven. Which, to be fair, the task was dodge, and they both dodged. Steven, extra, which was not part of the grading rubric, but Pearl gave him bonus points anyway. So Pearl is playing favorites in this classroom, and that is not okay. Her teaching license will be revoked. I'm kidding.
She never had one to begin with, so she's already on a list. Don't worry.
She should be on a lot of lists. She doesn't have a driver's license, which she drives. She doesn't have a teaching license, which she teaches. I'm sure there's another license that she doesn't have.
She's not a citizen.
Oh, God.
All right.
Anyway.
So, last challenge. An all-out brawl against, like, 5 hollow pearls, I think. And Amethyst just goes ham on one of them. Like, oh, stop moving. I gotta fight you. And then Steven's just there with the other 4, like, underneath his shield as they're, poking at him. And then boomerang shield.
Poking at him, aka trying to stab him to death.
Yes, Captain America.
Yeah, I also have forgotten whether or not this is like the first time Steven has outright used his shield like a boomerang.
I mean, this is the first time he's drawing attention to it, because he's like referencing Boomerang Blade, right?
Boomerang! I knew you'd always come back.
Yeah.
Except that one time where it doesn't. Except I think he gets it back in the comics, maybe? I don't know. Somebody ask Zoe and Alex.
I remember nothing right now.
I sure hope
my brain is a void. No, he lost the sword. I know he lost the sword, and that was very sad.
I'm sure they could find it again.
Perhaps. But yay, Steven won! He got the last of the Pearl points. He is the overall winner. And Amethyst didn't win anything.
Oof. She didn't even get a participation trophy. I'm like, Pearl, participation is right there. It's a word that starts with P.
It's right there. Mm-hmm. Pearl, come on. So Steven ends up going to play some video games. Again, Boomerang Blade comes right back, right?
Yeah.
Also, he's wearing a Jester's hat. Is this the wiki is saying that maybe this is from the prize pouch, and I'm like,
that's the implication that I got from this.
Okay, I was like, I didn't think about it that hard. I was just like, oh, Steven wearing a hat. Okay.
Well, because like once he won, Pearl's like, yay, you get the Pearl points, you can get a prize, but the camera isn't showing Pearl, it's only showing Amethyst looks sad, Steven sees Amethyst looking sad, and then it cuts to the Lonely Blade video game. I will say, I do like the very minimalist game design of the Lonely Blade video game, because it is very minimal, of course, but the health bars are shaped like swords.
Which, you know what? It's fun. For a little, like, 2D side view brawler game, that's cute.
Yeah.
Amethyst is also still eating her egg salad, I think, because she's...
Yes.
Okay. I was she's eating some mayonnaise, I think, and she's sitting over the sink still. So I think this is related to the egg salad.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't done about the video game. The character select options, one of them is just a polar bear, which all I can think of is, of course, the just bear joke. Haha. Anyway.
It's just a bear.
Yeah. Yes. Like Amethyst reaches into the sink with the mayo and eggs to eat it up.
Okay.
I forget which episode it was. I think it was like Warped Shore or something. They did a similar bit where it's like one sequence has Amethyst eating a food, and then another sequence later showing the progression of what happens with the food. This time, of course, it was eggs dropped in the garbage disposal. Now she's eating the mayonnaise and the eggs. In that one, it was, hey, Steven, do you want to eat some macaroni cheese? Just the cheese. And he says no, and she eats the cheese. And the next day, she's like, what are you doing? She goes, I'm eating macaroni and nothing, because she ate all the macaroni cheese. It's just, Amethyst is just full of comedy gold, and she can't see that right now because she's so down on herself. And Steven can also see that she's down on herself and is like, hey, friend, want to play a game to feel better about yourself?
Yeah, come on. Play Lonely Blade with me. Oh, look, I have a new skin for it. It's Lonely Blade, but blue. So they could both be Lonely Blade.
Here's the thing is that joke back when it was written was just like, oh yeah, that's just what we expect. That the alternate costumes of characters in a fighting game or whatever are just going to be the same skin, but like recolored. Nowadays, video games with alternate skins, mainly like superhero games, will look you dead in the eyes and be like, this is the most ugly, putrid, yellow-fied version of like the Spider-Man suit. We're going to charge you $20 for it. And it's like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, this brings back memories of when I played Smash as a kid. I didn't have the console, but my friends did. And I basically used the character select, and like you could choose like your teams had different colors. And I basically used that as like a mini dress up mode before I went into the fight. I was like, no, if I'm going to play Peach, I'm going to play Peach in this color dress. If I'm going to play this character, I'm going to put them in this color thing, because it would change the color of the character. And I was like, I'm going to do dress up game, then I'm going to lose at the fighting game because I suck at this, because I only played it for like 3 hours when I visit you and you own it. But hey, I'm also getting to play dress up, so I'm really the real winner here. So, it's called good game design. And now they're charging you for it because everything has to be pay to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, they can both be Lonely Blades together. Wait.
Yay!
It's the metaphor.
5 seconds ago, we were watching Steven play this game, and he was doing pretty good. But now he's like, wow, this is so hard. Wait, what are those health bar things? Wait, oh, you did that combo. I can never get that combo to work. And you're so great at this, Amethyst. Yeah.
I will say the reason that Steven really can't convincingly fake his way through sucking at a video game, A, he's Steven, B, that is an older sibling task if I've ever seen one. It's like the job of the older sibling to be like, oh, wow, you beat me finally. Meanwhile, they like don't have their controller plugged in. They weren't looking the entire time. They're actually cooking a 5-star meal right next to you while you're playing.
Wow, you're so good at video games. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm an only child, kind of, so it doesn't. I don't know that experience.
I always love the kind of.
It's complicated. I was raised as an only child. How about that?
Why the hell you gotta make things so complicated?
Okay, Avril Lavigne.
Shush.
But yeah, Amethyst sees right through him. She's like, come on, why are you not trying? Stop trying to make me feel better. Why are you so much more mature than me, Steven?
Oh, also, Steven's only tactic to make the gems feel better is lying about his abilities. He did the same thing in the test when, like, the gems made the thing. And he was like, oh, it was so hard, guys. I barely made it out. Oh, Amethyst, this game is so hard. You're so good at it. Oh, like, Steven, get a new bit.
Steven.
Well, remember, the gems still don't know that he faked that time. So it's not like this is overused to them. This is like Amethyst being like, wow, you like use that tactic against me. Can't believe you're more mature than me.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, you do have to also appreciate where he's coming from, because, like, he knows Amethyst. There's no way him saying, Amethyst, you are a good fighter, was going to matter to her in that moment. That, like, just giving her, she was going to brush off any compliments he might have given her. And he knows that, and she knows that. So he's like, I gotta just prove to you that you're good enough.
Yeah.
But what if instead of proving you're good enough, as their back and forth continues.
Yeah, he's like, why are you mad at me? I thought I was supposed to be getting stronger. Like, come on. And she's like, it's not about you. It's about me feeling bad about myself and then making myself worse at everything because I suck. Okay, Steven? I suck at everything. Did you want that? Did you want that revelation? Because I'm the worst. And Steven's like, no, you're not. You're so cool. You got whips. You got the dash. And they just they keep one-upping each other and like, you got this cool thing, you got this cool thing, but I'm the worst. Well, now they have to fight. See who is the actual worst.
Who is worse?
Guys,
Who
you realize that nobody
is
wins
worse?
that fight.
Because they're both so bad. Just kidding.
They're
It is
actually
very
both
fitting
really
that
cool.
it's the question of the who will win this match, because presumably like the origin of the actual like Smash Brothers games was like, which character would win in this fight, Mario or Zelda? Impossible to know unless we make a game where then you know. So now it's like, who would win in the fight with the gems, Steven or Amethyst? Ha 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 ha. Because
It's a good question. Who would win?
because quite frankly, like,
hair up and everything.
yeah,
Like,
she's ready to
serious.
fight and lose so hard.
We're not holding back now. We're going all out today. And I mean, she starts off pretty good, She gets out her whip and she's like zooming around him, and oh, guess what? She got him with her whip. He's all like tied up with it. And
Do we believe that she actually got him, or the whole time they're just like trying to kind of lose, sort of, and be like, no, you're the better one. No, you're the better one. No, you're the better one.
I think he was also just like, whoa, that's so cool. I think he was like in awe of her actually in that moment. And then, he gets out his bubble because she's about to send like fire ? At him. And with another
it's
whip.
unclear. It's purple.
Oh, yeah, everything she does is fucking purple. So
God forbid a girl have a color motif.
Right. So she swings
This is extra
him
funny,
around.
Robert. You might not know this, but purple is very much my color. So
Yes.
it's
Kyela is purple.
So hence the making everything purple. Who does that?
Exactly. So Amethyst wraps her whips around the bubble and like starts smashing it against things. And Steven, new power, guys.
Is it a new power? It's an extension of an existing power, which is already an extension of another existing power,
It's an upgrade more than it is a new power. But hey, this like spiky shield construct, Steven, watch out using it against gems. It looks a little too sharp.
Yeah, you could like puncture the hull of a Fire Navy battleship. Because it's so sharp. Sorry, we keep making Avatar references today. That's just the vibe.
Why don't we have Zoe and Alex on here? Like,
they need to just manifest naturally if we mention Avatar another time, then they'll just appear.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Definitely. If only.
Steven pops the bubble and like kicks Amethyst in the face. And then, oh no, the thing is like gonna crumble on top of Amethyst. It's gonna crush her. And he saves her with his shield. And then also hits her in the back of the head with it.
Yeah.
He's really mastering the boomerang shield technique.
Boomerang!
It's always coming back.
She becomes Purple Puma. And like, he falls off. Yeah, he's like jumping off because she's punching at him. And oh look, he floats. And oh no, he can't control the floating. And she gets him back because she's like, oh no, Steven. So
I just want to say, she fucking slams him into the ground. Like, my God.
She is scared for a second. She's like, oh God, did I just kill Steven by accident? Like, she is concerned.
It's that classic thing with siblings where it's like, little sibling does light punch, big sibling fucking annihilates them and sends them into the stratosphere.
But Steven can't yell to get his mom there to stop Amethyst because his mom is fucking dead.
He is his own mom.
Higher stakes fight. Steven would have died here from that impact right alone. Because what the fuck?
Where are those impact frames? Where are the impact frames, I ask you?
I mean, it's fine. He lives. He climbs out of the rubble and almost beats Amethyst by accident with a rock, which she is very frustrated about because she's trying her hardest and he might have and almost won, and he might have accidentally won.
Someone get this boy to a hospital. Stat, please.
No, it's fine. Anything that's broken will heal on its own, so therefore he doesn't need to go to hospital. That's clearly how that works.
It's still traumatic.
Yes.
I need to say that one of my favorite episodes of Batman, the animated series, is an episode where like a bunch of Batman's villains are sitting around a table playing cards, talking about the times they almost killed Batman. And Killer Croc And Killer Croc's bit was like, I had him in a corner once, and I threw a rock at him. And everyone's like, and it was a big rock.
Good
Me
for you,
too.
Killer Croc. You almost did something. Croc on. Anyway, Steven and Amethyst are still fighting. The girls are fighting.
The girly pops are fighting still. I love how they do
Yeah.
the kind of like anime thing where they're about to like, you know, like they get up and they're like, no, I'm better, you're worse, and they like throw punches at each other, that like stereotypical like last blow that either, you know, one will fall or both will fall, and you know, both fell.
Yeah.
Yep,
They,
they
like,
both just fall
just
back on the ground.
So now we get to finally talk it out. Okay, this is our therapy session today.
I mean, are you not truly friends if you guys haven't beat the shit out of each other and then sat down and like talked about why you guys beat the shit out of each other?
I don't know, Robert. Let's go meet in the pit and like fucking fight it out. Okay.
By the pit, do you mean the emergency room in a Pittsburgh hospital?
You know, I still need to watch that show.
Maybe you don't. It's a funky show sometimes.
Yes, but I need to listen to your podcast so that I can be a better friend, because that's how you be a good friend, is you listen to your friends' podcasts.
No, as we've established, the only way to be good friends is to beat the shit out of each other and then, you know, reconcile your differences and
Well, I haven't done
personal
either of these
issues.
things. Therefore, I'm a bad friend. So,
Yep. Clearly.
Rip.
The worst.
All right, so Amethyst is like, yeah, you know, I'm not supposed to be small and everything. And okay, this is so important to me, is that she's like, yeah, everyone's saying you can be anything you want to be. It's like, oh yeah, she's the shape-shifting one. She's always shape-shifting into what people want her to be, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember like the first Blue's Clues movie where they throw on a talent show? And Steve, for like most of the little special movie, whatever, is trying to find out what song he's going to sing for the talent show. And the song is like, you can be anything that you want to be, like a captain on a boat.
Robert, there's
Yes.
not a lot of
this.
Blue's Clues that I actually remember. I'm just going to say that. I just
this
remember
has-
the vibes.
This stuck around in my brain for a while, so clearly it had a very insightful impact on little, God, how old would I have been? Like, I don't know, 6-year-old me.
I remember when Blue's Clues decided they would start having live action segments in the middle of the show where Blue became a puppet. That was a time. I remember that.
I do not remember this. And I
It was
would
a
like
time.
to erase that image from my brain. So, thank you. Kyla, do not. I hear your keyboard.
I don't know what you're talking
I do
about.
not want to see this.
It wasn't as bad as you might have thought it would be, but it was still not. It was a choice.
Don't want this
I
from my
understand
media.
animation takes money, but like, guys, why is this what you had to do?
Anyway, I just like the metaphor here of Amethyst being like, yeah, I can be like so many things, but I can't be the one thing I'm supposed to be. And oh my god, there's just like so much here, and I'm just personally feeling called out by this episode.
Yeah. Steven's follow-up is not much better. Everyone in this chat and in this episode needs therapy.
He's like,
I have
rose
therapy.
quartz.
Yeah, and it's like, oh man.
It's so great to see him reconcile that he's not his mom. I'm so glad he's had that arc and it's finished right here and now, and there's nothing more that needs to be done with that arc.
No,
he's not his mom.
Arc is I am my mom.
Oh,
are you
God.
my dad?
Are you my mummy?
Exactly.
It's very. It is funny because I was rewatching Steven Universe. I rewatch Steven Universe every now and then, but I was looking through old live tweets to Charlie and other friend group about this. One of the most recent times I rewatched this episode specifically was 2023, and I was like, guys, they're just wondering what they're made for. But they just need to calm down, watch the Barbie movie 17 times, and then they'll figure it out. Who needs real therapy? You know, it was good timing to like be watching this arc at that time.
You heard it here first, folks. No therapy is necessary.
Yeah, just watch the Barbie movie. That'll fix you. I mean,
It
also made a lot of people worse, but those people weren't going to get any better watching.
Those people didn't watch the movie.
Yeah,
Let's be clear about that.
And if they did, they went into it assuming what it was about, and they're like, clearly I'm right. And it's like, guys, stop. Being intentionally obtuse doesn't make you smart. Fun fact.
So Steven and Amethyst are like, haha, wow, we really just did this. They help each other up, And Pearl walks in that moment like, what did you two do? Oh my god!
You guys ruined the ruins.
Whoops.
Oh well.
Steven's last line is like, I don't think we're gonna get a prize in the prize pouch for a while.
Yeah, probably not.
That's the consequences of your actions. No more prizes. No more Pearl points today.
Does that mean we shouldn't give Pearl points at the end of this episode? Should we just stop giving Pearl points for the rest of this pod?
I think the
All
real
right.
answer is, who are you giving a Pearl point to, Steven or Amethyst? Who do you think won?
I'm gonna give my Pearl point to the Lonely Blade video game. Sorry. Not sorry.
We're
actually
not
doing
there
that segment
yet.
there.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you it's not gonna be Steven or Amethyst. They both need too much therapy to get a point right now.
Yeah. But for us to get to those segments, hey, Charlie,
Hey, Robert.
guess what it's time for?
Crystal Temple trivia?
Yeah. Yeah. No. This episode's name was revealed. This episode's name was first revealed in the episode listing on the Cartoon Network website.
For cultural references, when Steven and Amethyst are choosing which character to play as for a Lonely Blade, one of the playable characters is a polar bear resembling Ice Bear from Cartoon Network's We Bare Bears, and another resembling Mokujin from Tekken.
That's the one that's made out of wood.
Was We Bare Bears a thing at this point?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, 2015 to 2019. Holy shit.
Yeah, because I remember
still
there was a
confused.
joke. I could be misremembering because I don't remember the actual release date. Because there's a montage sequence in We Bare Bears where the bears are doing some stuff, including but not limited to transporting two women in wedding dresses to a venue, presumably for them to both get married to each other. And the joke was like, wow, I can't believe We Bare Bears had a gay wedding before Steven Universe did. And I don't know how legit that timeline is or not, but it's very funny, because Garnet's wedding doesn't happen for a while.
Oh, God,
So.
I'm dying.
Also, a character on We Bare Bears has the same voice actor as Ruby. So that's your We Bare Bears fun facts.
There you go. Kyla, go for the next one.
I've already given you so much cultural references. You okay? Robert? You okay? Did you just, chomp down on ginger? I don't know if there's solid ginger in your tea or if it's just all
I
liquid-based
think
now.
that's solid ginger. That or it's like Mac is killing me. Anyway.
Max, stop
or-
killing them!
Oh my god, where am I? When Steven and Amethyst are playing Lonely Blade, Amethyst is holding a GameCube controller, which says Dolphin, a reference to the codename of the GameCube, the console Steven and Amethyst are using, or the emulator of the same name.
Steven executing a flying kick on Amethyst is a reference to the Rider Kick, a signature flying kick used as a finishing move by various heroes in the Japanese superhero franchise Kamen Rider. And now for Charlie's favorite section.
Continuity? Amethyst is wearing her new outfit from her regeneration in Crack the Whip.
Sorry, let me get water. I'm catching the sicknesses through the pod. Not really. Just talked a lot today at work. Crack the whip. Amethyst's feelings of doubt return from On the Run and Too Far, and also the rest of her goddamn life, but, that's not relevant to her journey, apparently.
Hollow Pearl reappears since its last appearance in Sworn to the Sword. It is now upgraded to version 2.0000001, most likely as a result of the events of Steven the Sword Fighter and Sworn to the Sword.
When Steven throws his shield at the Hollow Pearls, he yells, "Boomerang shield!" This is a reference to Lonely Blade's boomerang blade technique.
Steven telling Amethyst that he is not Rose Quartz calls back to the feelings he talked about during Joyride.
And finally, in a single pale rose, Pearl points can be found in the S category as sticker inside of Pearl's gemstone. So speaking of Pearl points, who are we giving our Pearl points to? I'm giving my Pearl points. I'm going to be brave about this and revolutionary. I'm giving my Pearl points to the Pearl points.
God damn it, Robert, you stole my idea!
They are little fellas. Look at them.
They are precious. They are precious.
Alright, fine. I guess I am giving half a Pearl point to Steven and half a Pearl point to Amethyst.
No, none of this Team Switzerland ass bullshit. You gotta pick a side.
No, I'm giving it to both of them because they both deserved it today. Okay? Because they talked it out after punching the shit out of each other.
After ruining the ruins, they get nothing.
They get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I'm still holding strong that my point is going to go to the video game, the Lonely Blade video game. I'm tempted to say it should just go to the sword-shaped health bars of the video game, because that's good game design right there.
Yeah, it is perfect.
They really went all out for this very basic fake game.
All right. And for the
They deserve their dues.
Oh, goodness. Oh,
Have
goodness.
you ever beat the shit out of somebody or had the shit beat out of you?
Yes to both.
Have you and a friend ever beat the shit out of each other?
Yes to that one too.
I mean, a little bit. Not full on beating the shit out of each other, but punches are thrown. It just be like that sometimes.
I can't think of any time where that has happened. So, yeah, that can be the question. I just feel like I have nothing to contribute here. So I'm just like, this feels very theoretical. So
I mean, I also punched and got punched in karate, so that's a thing too.
yeah, but that I don't count that because that's different. And also, none of those people were like, my besties or anything.
The question was not, did
Like-
you ever punch your besties or beat the shit out of your bestie? It was just anybody. Anyone at all.
And to me, the answer is still yes.
No, the question was friends. The question was, have you
it's
ever
not.
beat the shit out of your friends? Yes.
Nope, we're changing it to just anybody. Have you ever just decided
fine.
to commit
I have,
assault?
in fact, kicked a guy in the balls, and it was during karate.
Hell yeah.
Same,
Robert, why
by
are you lighting
accident.
fires?
I haven't lit a fire yet. I'm just holding fire.
Robert, please don't.
I don't know how flammable the foam pads of your corner are, but I can't imagine you want to risk burning them with the lighter. I feel like those things are overpriced for being foam, but with jagged shapes.
Robert scares me on a daily basis.
Nah, I'm okay. Oh god.
Mom friend is
Okay.
disappointed.
Okay.
Ice Bear wants ice
Well,
cream.
Kyla, do you want people to find you on the internet? I can't remember anymore. Do you care?
No,
No,
I
not
don't.
really?
I don't have an internet presence that I'm trying to cultivate.
Y'all help me convince Kyla to eventually restart the YouTube thing.
Restart it just in time and start talking about Percy stuff with season 2. I look forward to the amount of sleep I'm not gonna get while I cover season 2.
Kyla, have you
Have
seen
fun.
some of the episodes of the show? I can't
Yes.
remember.
Yes.
Okay. She's never read the books, so this is important. This is you want the perspective of someone who has seen the show and not read the books, but knows the basic plot.
I know the gist. I sure do have friends who have read and watched all the things. I also
There you
watched the
go.
really bad movie that doesn't exist because I didn't know better, in my defense. It was like 6th grade. I was like, sure, this is a thing. I don't know.
Okay, but which one?
The first one.
It's not even the worst one.
It existed. It was on TV, and I said, sure, I've heard those words in that order before. And I was like, wow, that was a movie. Moving on with my life.
All right, Robert, are you alive?
I'm barely hanging in there, man.
I feel like I'm checking in on you every 5 seconds to make sure that you are alive.
This is like a terrible episode for me to get like loopy and sick on for a variety of reasons.
Oh my god.
But it was still a good episode nonetheless.
Postponed. It's okay.
It's whatever. I already edited like this week's episode, so that's taken care of. I had nothing else to do today, and I was like, fuck it.
All right, Robert. You know what? If every podcast were perfect.
We wouldn't have the bits.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You can follow this podcast socials at thebitssupod on Instagram and Tumblr. You can send a message to our dime line through thebitssupod@gmail.com. If you'd like to support us financially, join us at patreon.com/thebitsu. By becoming a patron, you can join the Deus Ex Media Discord server, where you'll be able to chat with us and other listeners about Steven Universe, or whatever else. Our $5 patron tier also gets you access to Steven's Room, our monthly bonus show. There, we'll talk about a wide variety of topics, which usually have something to do with Steven in some way. No promises.
You can check out our merch store, The Bits SU, on Redbubble to find custom designs made by Charlie, me, or if you cannot do that or do not want to support us financially, we'd really appreciate a rating, a review, or letting your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. It really helps. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws. You can also hear my voice on 2 other podcasts. I co-host another podcast on the network with Ray called Of the Eldest Gods, where we talk about the mythology book series by Rick Riordan, starting with Percy Jackson. I also co-host a podcast with my buddy Ethan called Mysteries in the Machine, where we talk about all things Scooby-Doo.
You can find me, Robert, at the Damn Meme page on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and TikTok. If you want to hear more from me, check out my YouTube channel, also called the Damn Meme page, where I make videos mainly about Percy Jackson, but also sometimes other fun stuff. If you want to find me elsewhere in the podcast verse, you can also tune into my podcast, The Pit Crew, a show dedicated to dissecting the HBO Max medical drama, The Pit. The Bits is proud to be part of Day 6 Media, which features great podcasts like Super Scary, a love letter to superheroes, sci-fi, and horror movies hosted by Josh.
Do you love to be super scared? Do you enjoy listening to hilarious hot takes on timeless classics? Well, fear not, listeners. I'm here. Welcome to the Super Scary Podcast, where we cover everything from the supernatural to the superpowered. I'm your host, Josh, a scaredy cat nerd who enjoys superhero, sci-fi, and horror movies way too much. Whether I'm processing my trauma from Texas Chainsaw Massacre or reminiscing on the nostalgia of Hocus Pocus, my guests and I have a hilarious time going through our favorite and sometimes not so favorite moments. I'm your friend till the end, listeners, because everyone's entitled to one super scary podcast. We post weekly episodes on Mondays, and you can find us at Super Scary Podcast on all the socials. See you in the afterlife, listeners.
Dave X Media.